Hey guys, so this video is going to be a minute, so if you don't want to listen to a video that's long, you should probably just scroll on. But let me bring up a few things that have been said to me since I started this whole thing. Someone told me a few weeks ago that I shouldn't put on here any of my issues, like any of like the welcome to the shit show videos or anything else. Let me clarify that just because I have clarity, just because I have some stability in my life, just because those are things that I'm trying to teach other women who have been through bad situations, other women that have been through abusive situations, other people in general, does not mean that my life is like 100% together all the time. If that is what you're expecting by taking any of my courses, by taking any of the resources that I have for you, then you might as well not, because I'm not teaching you how to put your life in standing order and making it perfect, because that's not life, guys. It's not life. Life doesn't just fall in line. Some things fall in line, and that's great. Clarity, stability, those are all good things to have in life. Knowing where you're at right now, where you want to be in the future, what you have to do to get there, those are all great things to have. Those are things that my courses teach you. But I'm never going to tell you, okay, take my course and your life is just going to be awesome from now on. Every day we wake up and we make choices. And those choices define who we are and our life in general. We choose who we're going to be every single day that we wake up. So my courses are going to help you get aligned with what you want. And my courses will help you get there. They'll tell you the steps you need to get there. Well, they'll help you figure them out. I'm not selling perfection, guys. I am selling clarity and stability to a point where you know in your heart of hearts what you need to be clear, and you know how to make that happen. That is what my courses sell. There's also other courses in there, but the biggest ones I talk about are clarity, stability, and growth, because those are the biggest things that women leaving these situations need. Because if you've ever left a situation like this, it's terrifying. It's terrifying because most of the time you're leaving with children, and most of the time you're leaving a situation where you've had no choice in the matter, even if it seemed like it, for years. So these courses will help you be a better decision maker. They'll help you be clear on what you need in life. The stability that you gain from these courses is invaluable. Now, the other thing I wanted to touch on is someone looked at my courses and they're like, well, why is this course $1,000? Well, this course is $1,000 because as much as I want to give these resources away for free, because I've been in that situation, I can't. I have kids to feed. I have bills to pay. And this is what I do on a daily basis. I talk to these people. I mentor these people. I coach these people. These women, these men that need help figuring out what they need in life. So I cannot just give these things away. This is my livelihood. This is a business. And as much as I understand that some people don't have that kind of money, I also understand that I have to put food on the table for my kids every single day, without fail. It's not like, oh, I don't have money today, so we can't eat. Sorry. No, this is a business. And maybe someday when I get to a point where where life has evened out and I'm paying the bills on time and I'm not stressing about whether to pay the bills or put food on the table, then I will be able to do some of this for free. But until then, I have to make a sale, because I have to be able to feed my family as well. These resources will help you gain stability by gaining clarity. For instance, my clarity is that I need to be able to be in the moment right now, regardless of what the situation is. And for a long time, my triggers would make it to where I would flash back and I would not be able to be in the moment the way I needed to be. And so I figured I put a system in place for myself that allows me to ground myself in that situation regardless of what's going on around me. And that was my clarity. That was what I was trying to figure out. Well, is this happening because I'm reliving a moment, or is it happening because this is what's actually happening right now? And once I was able to figure that out, once those steps were in place, I was able to gain clarity and stability in that moment. And that is what my courses teach you to do. Now, it's not always the same. Not everybody has the same issues. Some of those issues present differently in different people, and my course goes over that. But I wanted to clarify that because some people think that they're going to take my course and their life is just magically going to put itself back together. And with clarity and stability, those things will help you put your life back together. Believe me, because I left with nothing. I left with a car, 3 kids, and a couple garbage bags of clothes, okay? So I know it's difficult. Believe me, I know it's difficult. It was the hardest thing I had ever done. And I was terrified every second of it. So if I can help women and men in the same situation, people in general, go through that situation with a little more clarity and a little less being afraid, that's what I want to do. But I have to be able to put food on the table, guys. Okay? So that's what I wanted to talk about. Understand that I'm a person, and that as much as I want to be perfect and my life to be picture perfect, it's not. I went through 14, 15 years of domestic abuse. My life was in shambles. Me as a person was in shambles. So no, my life isn't picture perfect, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was 4 years ago. And my systems will help you get from where I was 4 years ago to where I am right now. And where I am right now is being able to think for myself, being able to make decisions on my own, and being able to breathe without feeling like an elephant was sitting on my chest, just suffocating me. And I'm not telling you that you won't have those days where you still feel suffocated. Even in those days, I know where I'm headed. And that's the best feeling I've ever had, because I'm doing it on my own. For me, for my kids. I love you all. I truly hope that you watched this video. Have a good day.